So at least that was topical at that point because it made sense at the time that that they just released that documentary or docuseries.
Yeah. Oh man. Good morning, America. Non-Americans.
Gil, we coming for you, Nick.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, animals, babies, kids.
I was gonna say, ain't that like the opener to like a Manny Fresh song when he was like men, ladies, dogs, and cats or something?
Brown people, white people, just
everybody.
Good morning. Oh man, sorry, I gotta do something to get myself in a good mood because this is not how I wanted to start my podcast off. I heard something, and I know, again, we're starting off topic, but Gil's Arena, kiss my podcast. Not the left side, not the right side, like my whole podcast. Just kiss my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Jefferson, kiss my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just I'm so in anybody that sat on the couch and that entertained the take that he had, y'all can kiss my podcast too.
Rashad McCants,
kiss my podcast.
Kenyon Martin,
kiss my podcast. Nick Young.
Oh yeah, Nick Young. I forgot about
kiss
him.
my podcast. Brandon Jennings. You good because Lou Williams cooked you, so we're gonna let that sit for a while. And some Air Force Ones. No stretching. But the rest of y'all can kiss my podcast. Whoever is on a panel with Richard Jefferson at that time, y'all can kiss my podcast. All right, and this is why I said that. So Richard Jefferson came out and said, you know what? I don't think the USA team is going to win in 2028.
That sounds familiar.
Damn, I remember two great podcast hosts came out and said that months ago. Months ago, I remember. Oh, damn. It was us. That was our take. And my thing is, I don't even care that you said it.
Right.
Just give us credit.
Yeah, because it's becoming too coincidental. Like some of the stuff that is being discussed and how it's being discussed.
Every time we say, I promise you this isn't clickbait, and then we go on and give a take about something, somehow they're repeating it.
Yeah. Almost verbatim.
Word for word. Only thing that's changing is the voice.
Right.
And like I said, I don't care that you saying it. Just give us credit. We understand we're a small platform and only 7,700 people know about us. But just give us the credit.
Right.
That's it. If you decide that you don't want to do that, kiss my podcast. That's it. So, just for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, here's the two takes for Gil's Arena.
Was Richard Jefferson spitting or tripping saying Team USA won't win gold at the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles? We will be there.
My question is, who says for sure Steph ain't playing?
I said may or may
or
not.
KD. They're going to be only 39. LeBron only going to be like 45.
The U.S. will not win gold in Los Angeles, California. Boom.
Richard, where is your thinking from that? Please stop that.
What did you say? Say it again.
I
Go
said
ahead.
that the U.S. will not win gold in L.A. in 3 years. I'm not trying to piss people off. Did you see it took a Herculean effort for us? It took our greatest basketball players for us to beat a team that had one All-Star in Serbia and had no All-Stars in France. So for us to say without KD, without Steph, without LeBron, without Embiid, without the Avengers, we would not have won the gold medal. And mind you, it took Steph to have one of the greatest basketball games we've ever seen, one of the greatest fourth quarters. So,
All right, and here's my take on what we said about the 2028 Olympics. This is not clickbait material either. USA, Olympic team. I don't see them winning next Olympics. What's that, in 3 years? I don't see it happening. And I know some of y'all probably looking at me like, how are you even an American? How dare you let your country down? Oh, go flag yourself up. I don't see it happening. Because the years of Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry will no longer be here in 2028. Steph would be 40. Durant would be close to 40. LeBron is already 60. Anthony Davis technically in his prime at 35, but he's Mr. Glass. You never know what version of him will be there at 35. He might even be retired by then. LeBron dominated. Kevin Durant dominated. And then Steph Curry just took him home. But you don't have a Steph Curry that's about to go crazy. But let's talk about the Olympics. It took for that performance from Steph just to get past, right? It took the Avengers to get assembled just to beat those teams. We don't have the Avengers no more. But I'm looking at the rest of these countries. We in trouble. All right, so y'all can analyze it for yourself and let us know what y'all think. I ain't wrong. Because I know I'm right. Because even if I'm wrong, I know I'm right because I could have been right. But I know I ain't wrong.
Talk to him.
Steph would be 40.
They're going to be only 39.
Durant would be close to 40.
They're going to be only 39.
LeBron is already 60.
LeBron only going to be like 45.
USA, Olympic team. I don't see them winning next Olympics. What's that, in 3 years? I don't see it happening.
the U.S. will not win gold in Los Angeles, California. Boom.
Richard, where is your thinking from that? Please stop that.
What did you say? Say it again.
I
Go
said
ahead.
that the U.S. will not win gold in L.A. in 3 years. I'm not trying to piss people off.
LeBron dominated. Kevin Durant dominated. And then Steph Curry just took him home. But you don't have a Steph Curry that's about to go crazy. But let's talk about the Olympics.
Did you see it took a Herculean effort for us? It took our greatest basketball players for us to beat a team that had one All-Star in Serbia and had no All-Stars in France.
It took for that performance from Steph just to get past, right? It took the Avengers to get assembled just to beat those teams. We don't have the Avengers no more. Not in 2028. That's exactly what Thanos did. They're gone.
So for us to say without KD, without Steph, without LeBron, without Embiid, without the Avengers, we would not have won the gold medal. And mind you, it took Steph to have one of the greatest basketball games we've ever seen, one of the greatest fourth quarters.
Yeah.
So
All right, so welcome to the 414 Morning Podcast. I am Armando.
I'm Daryl.
All right, so we'll get into this topic that Daryl said. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest, man.
No, that's
Heaven offer rides, Lord order me a lift. I'm just trying to be in your presence since you blessed me with this gift. All of my friends dead and gone, no time to right their wrongs.
So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to pick 3 from like a list of 8 of some of the best short-lived runs in the NBA. So we got a list of a few people. We got Isaiah Thomas, 5'9" Isaiah, not Detroit Pistons Isaiah. We got Danny Green,
Okay.
Brandon Roy. I don't even want to like say his name after like what happened. Gilbert Arenas,
Fuck Gil.
Ben Gordon, Darren Williams, Derrick Rose, Devin Harris. So of those 8, pick 3 of the best short-lived runs.
I automatically always go with my guy, Brandon Roy, because he was a killer.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was a killer. Brandon Roy was a killer. If he probably would have been on that list if he would never got injured. And the crazy thing about it is, I think he would have been a veteran when McCollum and I can't think of his name right now.
Lillard?
Yeah, and Dame was there.
Man, you gotta. Well, I don't think Dame ever would have made it over there.
Oh yeah, because that's who was replacing him. But yeah, he was a mid-range assassin, can shoot the 3, can post up, could defend at a high level, was athletic. Knee injuries took him too soon. Was clutch. I will go with Brandon Roy for one of mine because he was a killer. If you ask any of the best players in the league, the Kobe's, the T-Max, and Carmelo, and some of the good players, they say Brandon Roy was one of the toughest player to defend.
You know something crazy? Just like that trio though of Roy, Aldridge, and Odin. Man, that would have been a scary team for for seasons, because like they had they barely played with each other, but I think like when the 3 of them were together, like they won like 90% of the games that they all played together.
Yeah. That was a tough team. I wonder what's going on in Portland though. Don't it seem like everybody getting knee injuries in Portland? Because think about it, Dame had a knee injury. Odin had a knee injury, and then Brandon Roy had a knee injury. I don't know. That's weird.
What was Lamar Aldridge issue? Was it
it was
his heart?
It was his heart.
Yeah,
his heart. Because he his heart was broken from seeing all the knee injuries. He was sad. It's like, damn, every time I think we good. Too emotional, man. But yeah, Brand. So I go with Brandon Roy.
Yeah.
D Rose, because we never got a chance to fully see what that would look like. Because even MVP Rose, I still don't think that was prime Rose.
True.
Like he was just going off of sheer athleticism. But the game at that point didn't even slow down for him. Really, at that point, like. I still want to see if he developed a consistent jump shot, and then really being able to really play the point guard position and reading defense, because he was just basically playing off of because he was just more athletic than the people at his position, and he was a lot faster and stronger. But can you imagine D Rose with really a consistent midi and like a decent 3-point shot?
Oh yeah,
like that'd have been scary. And actually like making real reads on the basketball court, like going through pick and rolls, and like that'd definitely been tough, because we was in awe of just MVP Rose.
Yeah,
like I say, that wasn't even peak Rose. We haven't seen peak Rose.
We never had a chance.
Changing D Rose at a point where now he understand change of pace. I play slow to play fast. I play fast to go slow. Like that type of D Rose. Like that. Yeah, that'd have been scary.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I said Danny Green, not Danny Green. I meant Danny Granger.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, my second one would have been D Rose.
Yeah. Just imagine how many MVPs he could have won.
Yeah.
I think if he played at the level that he continued to play at, they continued to build that team around him, the Bulls would have at least gotten a championship.
Yeah. Originally, I would have went with Gil. I still go Gil. I ain't gonna be no hater. Nah, I ain't going with Gil, because some of his takes be just crazy. I don't know. Gil's arenas is starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
Because like even I'm watching Lord of the Realms, so we can have a more appealing game, and for the WNBA and all this other stuff. Like now at this point, you being sexist at this point.
Yeah.
Like
you saw how he was treating his co-host on there.
Yeah.
The young lady.
Yeah. So. Yeah, like some of them takes be stupid, and then the fact that all the Jordan takes, and the fact that you notice like when you listen to Gil, it ain't even based off of facts all the time. It's just he always takes something and try to switch the narrative.
Yeah.
Right? And then the moment that somebody else try to do it, he like, you can't do that because we like, no, bro, that's exactly what you do all the time.
Yeah, but he just gets loud to make a point.
Yeah. And I just feel like a lot of his stuff just be clickbait material. So he could be like, I can't believe what Gil said.
Yeah, he rage baits.
Yeah, that's it. So, but still going with that, I mean, we got Brandon Roy. I go with Darren Williams. Only because Utah Darren Williams, that 1-2, he hit you through the legs.
It was a problem.
Like, cause Timmy, when he did it was a quick 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Darren Williams, he'd go through the legs, he'd hang it out, and bam, and just yank you. Like, so Darren Williams in Utah was a problem, but then, 6'4", 6'5" guard?
Mm-hmm.
Strong.
Neck and neck with Chris Paul for years.
Yeah. I go with Darren Williams. Like, Darren Williams was tough. He was
And he could fight.
Yeah, knocked out Fred.
Yeah, he had different light skin. He could.
yeah. He was, but yeah, he was tough. He was tough. Like, to see what that Utah team could have been, if he stayed healthy, like, yeah, I go with definitely Darren Williams. So my pick is Darren Williams, D Rose, and Brandon Roy, and that's not being light skin bias either.
Man, my three, I'm gonna go with Isaiah Thomas because like if you want to talk about a peak, and then like a drop off, like very short lived. He was doing well with the Kings, but those years with Boston.
Oh yeah,
man. Like what? I think he finished top 5 in MVP voting. The man averaged almost 30 points a game. When before Dame time, you knew what time it was in the fourth quarter. Like it's crazy to think that like that man went from averaging 29.6 points a game to the following year he was basically out of the league.
Yeah, but who knows what really happened? I think it was like mentally because I think at that point then he lose his sister.
Yeah, and then like the hip issue.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, somebody like that is just you already are undersized as a guard, and then you're not really a true guard. You're undersized too. So, but what he gave us in that short amount of time, spectacular. I think. Because he was doing this before Tatum them got over there, or was Brown over there? I think Brown was there his final year. Yeah, but he really missed the rise of the Celtics, but he was something special when he was playing over there. Ben Gordon.
Oh yeah, Ben was nice.
Ben Gordon, him and Michael Redd, they remind me of they're very similar, but also Ben Gordon real quiet. He just went out there, did what he had to do, but it was one of those situations of as soon as the Bulls got Derrick Rose, he was already the sixth man, but then he really stopped getting the minutes, and he had a great peak himself. I think his average was 21 at one point.
Yeah, because I think they was juggling Ben Gordon, Heinrich, and Rose. Yeah. And then I think they at that point they end up picking up Lizzie Hunter too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But it was almost immediate that the Bulls became Derrick Rose's team.
Yeah. Then I think the following year or so they picked up Richard Hamilton and Ben Gordon went to the Hornets, and we know how that go.
Yeah. And my last one, I agree. I got to go with Brandon Roy. Not only is it a short-lived peak, it's also a what if. Because it was the injuries. The injuries got him. He had no knee cartilage at a certain point.
Yeah, bone on bone.
Yeah. So, just imagine what could have been. Because again, that's somebody who didn't even enter their prime. So his peak is what? Really his rookie contract?
Yeah, and I don't even think I think he came out and said his last 2 years it was painful for him to even just walk and run up and down the court. He don't even and this is not me saying it, this is him, he don't even know how he finished those last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It was just painful.
Yeah, like that's, I don't know. It's crazy to think like you, and that sucks. You grind so hard to get into like the NBA, and then like you're just like a flash in the pan. Not because you were like incapable of playing, like your ability, but because like your body just gave up.
Yeah. The sad part about Brandon Roy's career is when he sat out that full year, or I'll say years, and then he tried to make that comeback.
Yeah.
And then a couple of games in, went back down with the same injury.
Yeah.
Like
That's tough.
That was tough. Like I feel like everybody, the league, fans, even if you wasn't a fan of his, was just super excited to see him make that comeback. And then again, like, just couldn't happen. His body just shut down. But I wonder, and this is probably not even talking about any of the players. So I wonder what's going on in some of these organizations. Like, are they rushing the players back? Like, how much pressure are they really putting on these players? Or even recently, when the Dame Lillard thing with Milwaukee, to come on and find out like his performance had nothing to do with the trade per se. Now to find out that it was the fact that Dame Lillard wanted to go back to Portland,
to do
and do his rehab and stuff, and not stay in Milwaukee. And Milwaukee organization wanted him to stay there. Like, I'm cool if that's me. I'm cool with you going back to Portland. Oh, you talking about these hoodies? The 414 Morning Podcast hoodies? Oh yeah, they available. Don't forget to order you some. Check out the new drip. Because why do I have to sit up there and suffer, not play basketball,
not be around my family,
not be around my family and just be depressed? Like, I promise you, like, Milwaukee, there's not much to do. So I'm not sure what it is to do in Portland, but at least he's around his family. So now I don't have to be in this dark place, during my injury and wondering like when am I going to come back, if I'm going to be the same player. I'm at this age now, so like what does the rest of the future look like for me? So if I could take my mind off that and be with my family, why not?
And I think that's also what kind of led to him deciding to go back to Portland.
Yeah. And then plus, like, I wonder, why do NBA players get in trouble when they seek their own doctors, not the team doctors? The team doctors, they go do whatever it takes to get you back on the court.
Right.
But that don't mean it's the right thing for you. Right? It's like pretty much putting a Band-Aid on it. Like, we're going to get you good for a couple of games or for the rest of the season. But it's like, how much permanent damage are you doing, though? To, you know what I'm saying, to yourself? Like, even when we talked about this before, Holly, when, remember, and I said it, I was like, he shouldn't be playing. It reminds me of KD all over. And then you see next game, what happened? He tore his Achilles. And that's why I was like, I'm no doctor, but I'm not stupid either. You know what I'm saying? And players know their body. So it's just like, I wonder, I guess that's the question, like, why do NBA players get so much flack on finding their own doctors or wanting a second opinion?
And I don't know, because I feel like they should be allowed to have. They afford the opportunity to have a second opinion. That was like the whole drama with Kawhi and the Spurs also. Like he was saying, like, no, some don't feel right. If like you're progressing with like the rehab and stuff, and you're just like, nah, this I don't feel the same. Something is not right. Lonzo Ball was saying that, like, it all too often, like, does that happen? And not just the NBA, but like in a lot of leagues, a lot of sports, where like they say like, I'm not feeling right, this is going on. And then, because like the body is an entire system. If one thing is not like working properly, then like other parts, and especially in that area, have to compensate for it. So that's why I was glad that Curry, like, he had that sprain or strain to his calf, and he didn't play. Because the writing was on the wall, and he knew. So I'm glad that he made the decision. Like, look, if we could get past like this team, I might be good enough to like play the next round, but I can't afford, like, you're going to end up losing me for a season if like I rush my return.
Yeah, because strains usually turn into pulls, and then if he pull it, then it was over for him.
Yeah.
So it's like, why sacrifice myself for a game or two when, yeah, I might survive this, but then after that, you won't have me at all.
Right.
So, yeah.
Especially at this stage in his career.
Yeah, and then plus him not never having to deal with that type of injury before too. So you really got to be sensitive to it.
Yeah.
And then like you said, you know your own body. Doctors, especially the team doctors. I'm not saying that they're not real doctors, but they're doing whatever
In the best interest of the organization.
Yeah, that's it. You know what they gonna do? Oh man, this don't feel right. You think you good to play, man? I don't know. Let me see how I feel in warm up. And they gonna give you that good old cortisone shot.
Drain the knee or something.
Yep, feel that pain, and then that wears off by the time halftime comes. Then you need another shot. Like, but that doesn't do anything but about healing it though.
Right.
I just can't feel it for this second.
Yeah.
So it's like I just wonder, because I know it was a big issue before by players seeking their own doctors, but I feel like they should be able to seek their own medical staff, because the team doctors, they go put you in harm's way. As much as they try to say, like with the whole the injuries, oh no, he was okay, to play and stuff like that, like. That happened because this. No, that happened because his left knee was hurting. So now all the weight and pressure is getting put on the right side now.
Right.
That's the reason why now something else is going on, like you said, because they both have to work.
Yeah, and I think there has to be a direct correlation with like these doctors, these Achilles and like calf strains, and these blood clots. Something is going on.
Yeah, because it's weird. Like I think we touched on this too. Like I haven't seen so many Achilles injuries, like especially in the playoffs. Like just so much.
4 or 5 people.
I mean, all of them were the number 0, but which is a coincidence. But it's weird that everybody that went down in a major playoff series, Siakam was playing on that team too. I'm not saying he's the Reaper or nothing, but it's weird because if you want to look at KD, Siakam was holding.
Yeah.
If you want to look at Klay Thompson, Siakam
was there.
If you look at Dame Lillard, Siakam against the Pacers, like he taking people out.
Yeah. They are saying that he'd be like doing some voodoo or something. So
yeah, because look at even against Boston.
Yeah.
Like Siakam. It's like he walk up to him like Siakam.
That dude sound like a curse.
It sound like
a Harry Potter spell. Like
give him that Pascal.
The whole thing. Pascal Siakam. Like it just sounds. That's a Harry Potter like
Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, that's voodoo. That's voodoo.
But no, but yeah, it just, to me, it just be a mystery on like, and we could play a lot of what ifs game, like what if Jordan never took time off.
Right. So you see what it says in all red. Kiss My Podcast. We got them in different colors. We got them in different sizes. Most importantly, we got them. So go get you a shirt. Go get you a hoodie. $4.14.
Right. So yeah, it's always a lot of what ifs. What if Shaq would have stayed with the Magic? What if Penny? Oh, that's another person.
Oh yeah, Penny
Hardaway, because his knee injuries.
Or Grant Hill.
Like there's several players that you could easily put on that list.
Right.
But who's the 3 that you would keep? And who's the 5 that you would take off?
Yeah, but also since we got to like rattling off some more names, who are three players that did have a short-lived run that you would suggest to be on the list?
Yeah, but and while we sticking with that, if you had a chance,
I thought you were about to say one shot. One opportunity.
Dun,
Would you capture it or let it slip?
But if you had a chance,
Uh-huh.
I guess this is a two-part question. At $10 million, or if you was a player, if you had a chance to $10 million
Mm-hmm.
or NBA championship, which one would you pick?
I would take the championship.
You take the championship.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's tough because with $10 million, I can invest it in something.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I don't
looking
know,
at
I
it.
guess leaving as a champion probably be pretty good.
Right. I'm looking at it for like the accolade. Like when people introduce you, they don't. It's not former like NBA player. It's NBA champion.
Yeah, and I guess you can end up making $10 million just that way.
Right. You could leverage that. It's like as somebody who's a fan of wrestling. Like if you make it into like the WWE, you ain't have to be champion. But like when you go on like those little like those like Comic Cons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you got former like WWE superstar, like you're going to form a line. So it's different. Like 10 million, like millionaire so and so, or NBA champion so and so.
Okay. And if you had a ring to give, if they say, you know what, here's a ring,
Mm-hmm.
and who would you give that ring to?
My answer never changes. Allen Iverson.
Yeah, and they gonna be, no matter what, they will be labeled as a champion.
Mm-hmm.
So who would you give that ring to? So you give it to Iverson.
Yep.
Me, I think we said this for real because I feel like this person should be mentioned with the greats,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody mentioned him. And to me, he killed some of the greats.
You know what a ring is?
He tried to, but my thing is Carmelo, because he was out there killing LeBron, he was out there killing Kobe,
Yeah.
he was out there killing Durant, like unstoppable.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's missing from that is a ring. Because I feel like if Carmelo had a ring, people put more respect on his name,
Yeah.
and they don't put respect on his name because it's not a championship behind it.
Yeah. But he was also cheated out Rookie of the Year and MVP.
Oh yeah, his stats was way better than LeBron's.
Yeah.
Way better. And
He
since
was
people,
cheated out of MVP when he was in Denver too.
yeah, since people always talk about winning, LeBron was barely above. I don't even think he was at 500. Nope, they had a losing season.
Yeah.
His rookie season, they had a losing season. And Carmelo team won 50 games.
Mm-hmm.
We just leave it as that.
Right.
But thank you all for tuning in to the 414 Morning Podcast. Don't forget to get some of this gear. And if y'all got something that isn't positive to say about us, kiss our podcast.
Gilbert Arenas.
Heaven offer rides, Lord order me a lift. I'm just trying to be in your presence till you bless me with this gift. All of my friends dead and gone, no time to right their wrongs. Heaven must have